Alright everyone, we're back with another video. Today we're going out on our first camping trip. I just wanted to go over a few things and maybe do a video showing how my camper is. I mean, it's actually very rare. I've never even seen one like it. It's got some pretty interesting things, and it's a little on the strange side. So I tow this with the 2013 F250 that I have. Work truck, you know, it's just easier to tow it with this one. The yellow one over there, she could tow it, but I mean, I need the extra room for taking people with us. So I have everything hooked up here. Got my safety pin in. I was just double checking things because, you know, you never be too safe. You get too busy and you start forgetting things. I checked all my lights. I take my battery out in the winter, so this is one of the things I do. I mean, I charged it up, bought the charger, put it back in there. Lithium. It's a not a lithium. It's an Optimo deep cycle battery. So this model is the it says right there, the 20 BHS, and it's a Mossy oak by StarCraft. And what happened was they built these as like the camp, like a hunting special. So this one's got some weird things to it. And this camper is very, very heavy. This isn't like an ultralight or anything. As you see right here, gross vehicle is 5,800 pounds. It's got 14-inch tires. It's got 3,000-pound axles. They're on 14-inch wheels. It's kind of a weird thing. This is a docking station. I have the little thing on there so it's easier to hook up. But mine has this side entrance. And the bunk, there's a bunk bed here. There's a bunk bed here. This bunk folds up so you can put chairs. You can even put bicycles in there. I don't think you can fit a kayak in there. Maybe a small, like a kayak. Maybe not a canoe. But it has this door on the side for easy loading. You know, and Mossy oak was like the camo version. You know, and this is not a lightweight or a featherweight. This thing is actually pretty heavy. You know, it's got aluminum wheels on it. You know, there's my cord. Now this is what makes this one weird. This one doesn't have a slide out, like a side slide out. This is the back slide out. This is an actual queen size bed that pulls out and comes out to, you know, right about here. So it comes out about 4.5, 5 feet. And when you get inside, you'll see that's the whole mattress. It slides off the back, which is very weird because I've never seen one like that. I've seen some on some big fifth wheels, but a one like this, no. Get your spare tire. I bought this from Myers RV stores. One of probably the worst places I've ever dealt with buying anything in my life. And we'll get to that in a later thing. So you got your hot water heater controls right here. And this one is not electric. It's propane. So don't get that confused like I did. You know, you got these big open windows on the sides. It's aluminum laminated stuffed shell, or laminated construction, vacuum sealed soft hard shell. And it's very heavy. It's not a lightweight one. One of the complaints about this camper, that's pretty much all the storage they give you other than that other side. So you got to make all your crap fit, which is not an easy thing. And this right here is solar ready. This thing is already for solar, and there's brackets up on the roof. So there's brackets on the roof so you can mount solar panels. One upgrade I want to do is stairs. It's got the cheesy hideaway flip fold stairs. I want the big stairs that come down. Even though this trailer is very low, I may have to get a short one. I might have to go to E-Trailer and figure it out. Alright, so here's the cargo. You should never exceed 1,045. So if you load it up with water, it says it 399 pounds. So that should be added into that number. So if it's 1,000 pounds and it's 5,800, that means this thing weighs 4,800-ish pounds. That's a lot for a 20-foot camper. I mean, my father-in-law has a camper, and his is a 30-foot, and his is 5,000 pounds. So it's a lot longer than this. All right, so you got an upper bunk, which is kind of small. We usually use it for storage, or one of the smaller kids can jump in there. And then this is the bottom bunk that folds down. You see I got all my crap piled in here. You got little closet, some clothes. There was somebody's underwear there. And this is just an access if you need to grab anything from that little pocket in the front. Okay. Now you got the bathroom right here. So you have the shower with the bubble pop out. I got to get a better one of these. This thing's really low pressure. I don't like it. Got your fart van up there, which, yes, it's taped because I didn't acorn break it. I had to tape it, and I ordered it from e-trailers. I didn't get it in time. Sink, stool, or crapper, crappier, being nice French. Crappier. So you got your full sink. This isn't the upgraded Bluetooth radio. It's just a regular Furrion unit. I mean, it's got speakers in here. And oh, we also have speakers in the canopy, too. We have speakers in the canopy. So when you have the canopy out, you know, and you got your light bar up here. You got all your stuff here, battery full. You got your fresh tank. I only have a little bit of water in. I'm probably just going to drain it out and we'll fill up when we get there. Black tank is 1/3, which I left some, you know, when we flushed everything out, I unwinterized it. So all the water that went down the toilet, I put a little bit of that sanitizer stuff in there so it don't smell. And my gray tank is empty because I dumped all the water out. Okay. So you got your stove, domestic stove, and oven. I don't think we've ever used it. We've only had this camper. This camper is a 2020, I believe. We have a microwave. My wife didn't clean it. It's awesome. When we bought it, it didn't have a TV, so I upgraded to a bigger TV. So we got that. And now this is what I was telling you. This is the slide out piece. This whole piece goes back, and then there's a couch here that folds flat. And then over here is where the table would be, and that folds flat to another sleeping. So you can sleep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, small kid, 6. So you can sleep 6 people on this. Fairly easy. You know what I mean? And since this is the Mossy Oak version, all this stuff is like the camo-y stuff, which we really don't really like, but I like the layout of this. I mean, it is a little tight in the middle, but having this whole piece come off the back is just perfect. You got some storage up here. Grab some stuff. Food, like I said, we're headed out. We got some ice cream and some other stuff we wanted to bring with us. And a couple things in here. You know, we're not going for long. We're only going for 4 or 5 days. The heating unit down here, which we had to use last year. We had a rainy, dreary camping trip. It was only 40 degrees. So we used that, the heating, and it was almost too brutal. You have to adjust it in this, and I couldn't get it. This thing is kind of jinky. You couldn't really get the temperature right. It was either too hot or too cold, or it felt like the heater ran for too long. But yeah, this is my camper. And, yeah, it's nice. It's a little narrow here in the middle because it doesn't slide out and everything. But this is nice because, you know, you can get in and you don't even have to have that out. If you're not going to use that table or that bench, and you don't need there's storage underneath there too. But we're not going long, so we don't need much storage. But like I said, you can go in this, use the bathroom. With some of them, you can't even get in to use the bathroom with the slide out in. That's why this was made this way. So, you know, if you were traveling, you could run in, use the bathroom. You know what I mean? Come in, cook something, you know, jump in the back, take a nap. You didn't have to fold it all out and then worry about anything. You know, it was nice and compact. You know, get your air conditioner up here. This actually works pretty good. This is the small air conditioner. I wish it was the better one. Wish it was the duct one because it kind of just blows down and you get what you get, which is not always the best. But yeah, this is my camper. So you got the Mossy Oak 20 BHS. And I have never seen anybody with one of these. I've only ever seen one Mossy Oak, and it was a big 5th wheel. And like I said, I was shocked when I even seen it. I have never seen one of these. And like I said, this thing is built like a tank. This has got the heated tanks under it. The floor is all covered. It's the cold weather one. So you can take this thing anywhere, and you can dock it you can put this thing anywhere, and you could camp no matter how cold it is. Like I said, that heater is ridiculous, and everything is sealed. All the tanks are heated, so you don't have to worry about anything freezing. Overall, it's been a good camper. We've had it a few years now, and I actually got this for a really good deal. Myers RV had it used, So what we did was we went and looked at it, and they wanted $14,500 for it. And this was right when COVID started, before everything, all the campers and everything got absolutely crazy. And we looked at a bunch of them, and I mean, everything was either too old and it was too badly worn out, or it was too small, or it was either way too big. I didn't want a huge camper to tow, even though my truck can tow it. I just wanted something that was easy and that could sleep as many people as possible. So this one fit the bill, and we paid $14,800 for this. And when I called my insurance company to put insurance on it and everything, because I took a loan out on it, it's like a 15-year mortgage loan, because it's basically considered a house. So I took the 15-year mortgage loan, which I'm paying off, doing double, triple payments on it, you know, just to get rid of it. You know, I don't want to have the payment. But we paid $14,800. I know I'm repeating myself. When we went to insure it, they said it was like $32,000, which that to me is insane. For this little camper, $32,000. It dumbfounded me. I was shocked. And they said the value of it was still like $29,000. So I got an amazing deal. And like I said, I've never even seen one. These things were very rare. They only made them a few years. I don't even think they make them anymore. I only made them for 2 or 3 years. But like I said, there's things I like about this camper. The only thing I didn't like was, for some reason, they never put a battery shutoff on. There's no battery shutoff on this, and I ended up nuking the battery when we got it, and ended up overheating and melting down. I had to put a new box on. This whole thing basically just melted. And right here's your propane tank, so that's not really that good. So I went and put a shutoff switch right here, bought my own shutoff switch, and put that on, and you know, rewired it, and had to do some stuff down in here, which I was not happy about. But that was the only problem I had with it. It's got 2 30-gallon tanks. The power jack quit on us, and Myers RV would not replace it. They said we didn't buy the extended warranty, and there was a bunch of little things that were wrong with the camper. Like the sensor in the black tank was bad. They said they fixed it. They did not. We went round and around and around with them. Then they told me I bought it as is with no warranty, which was bull, because they told me I had a year warranty when I bought it. They were just trying to sell me a $3,000 extended warranty for 5 years. And I told them no, which I probably should have, because this is not a bad camper. And it was not, and there was a couple little stupid things that were wrong with it. And they were just horrendous. They did not want to work with us. They did not want to do anything. And now I got a recall about the valve here. I don't know, I gotta take it off. So I get a recall from StarCraft about the valve in this, okay? So I call the dealer, and I said, hey, you know, I got the recall for the gas valve. And he's like, oh, you got to bring it in, drop it off. I'm like, well, we're going out next week. You know, I'm gone for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You know, is there anything we could do? And he's like, I'll mail it to you. You know, if you don't smell propane, it's fine. I'll mail you the valve. That was, what, August of last year? And I called them, and they're like, oh, we never ordered that. So I had to order on e-trailer. I had to order a new valve and change it myself, which they were going to mail it to me and change it, because I was not going to bring my camper there. I don't like those people anyway, you know, and they said they were going to do it. So I'm just saying, they were a horrible, horrible place to buy from. And it was me, my wife's dad, and 2 of our friends all bought campers from the same thing around the same time. You know, we spent over $150,000 there, and they were just, every one of us had a bad experience. So, like I said, I don't like them. I would never buy from them. I would never suggest Myers RV. I would never. But yeah, my daughter's bike in there, and I'm going to cut this video now. Like I said, the other weird thing is it got 14-inch tires. Every trailer I have is a different size tire. But as you can see up here, you know, we got the speakers in the awning, which is really cool. But all right, yeah. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, man. I got some more videos, got some other content. We'll see what happens when we're at the campground. We're not going far away, so maybe I'll shoot some more video of me setting it all up and everything. Oh, another thing is I checked the air pressure in my tires. I unwinterized it and everything. You know, max they call for 50. I put them at 45. They were at 38. Put a little bit more, and I check the spare too. You got to make sure you got spare. You always got to make sure you got, you know, stuff to change the tire and everything. I have a jack in the truck, and I have my impact. I could take the lugs off if I ever have to jack it up and stuff. But all right. Well, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you guys later.